Well, hello. Thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the programme. And where we are, we're actually at the Lisson estate. And I want to talk to you about the Steeples family who lived in this massive big house here. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, Thomas Steeples was a young, adventurous, and enterprising barrister. He was born near Bristol and he left London in 1610. And he made his way to Ireland to make a new life for himself. Now, Thomas built the first Steeples home at Lisson around 1620, and that was on the site of an even more ancient house using timber, stone, and handmade bricks. He also set up an ironworks as well. Now, King Charles I created him first baronet of Lisson and Faughnafill in 1628. But during the 1641 rebellion, the estate was seized by Niall Og O'Quinn, who had marched with a troop of rebels from Moneymore. And Lady Steeples and her four children were imprisoned in Moneymore Castle and then Castle Caulfield until Sir Thomas, 2 years later, was able to rescue them whenever Moneymore was relieved and the rebels suppressed. Now, while in prison, the Steeples witnessed atrocious massacres. They saw Protestants being horrendously tortured and killed. Now, throughout the rebellion, the rebels actually used the estate and its workers to manufacture pikes, staves, and other weapons. And so, as a result of this, its usefulness to the rebels, all the buildings of the estate survived, while the rebels destroyed the town of Cookstown, which is nearby, and the plantation estate of Ballydrum, which is now Spring Hill, near Moneymore. And of course, it's Spring Hill House. So it is. So it's a beautiful big house, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Now, around 1660, Sir Thomas and Lady Steeples, their youngest son, Robert, who was fourth baronet, he constructed much of the house that we see today. And he incorporated large parts of the pre-existing house into the present house in around 1690. So this is absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Beautiful. Now, Robert was born in 1643 and he died in 1714. He was a member of Parliament for Dungannon in 1692 to 1695 and for Clocker in 1695 to 1699. So that would have been during the Williamite period in Ireland, known as the Protestant Ascendancy. Now, the Right Honourable John Steeple and his wife, Henrietta, were actually the great grandparents of the famous writer C.S. Lewis. And there's loads of trails you can do around here. If, unlike me, you're fit enough. Look at this here, isn't this beautiful? My goodness. Look at that there. Isn't that amazing? So obviously this is used for function still today. There's the old shutters. I like to see the old shutters. Yep, they're there. And they're full glory. Oh, look in here. There's a big aisle. See the big aisle? See if I can zoom in a bit there. There's a big swan. Pictures. That'll be pictures of the family. Yeah, I recognise him. So I do. But I can't place his name. But I will be able to check it out once I get the video done. Oh, look at the old cases and all. The old roller. Isn't that excellent? That reminds me of Lord and Hardy. The old case they used to take with them when they were going on holidays. Got a view there for you, hopefully. With the gimbal, it's hard to get it up against the window. There's a doll there, ornament doll. Looks like she's going to do a bit of work. It says, welcome. Welcome to Lisson House and Demise. The Lisson House, what you see today, is the culmination of 400 years of construction activities initiated by Thomas Staples in about 1620. During the many decades that followed, the house was adopted or extended on a number of occasions. The final addition during the late 19th century was the Port Cookery, or whatever that is, which is where you are now. Oh, it's where we are now. There's an old wheelbarrow or something. Now, Sir Richard Molesworth Ponsonby Staples, he was the 17th and he was the last baronet. He was born 1914, he died in 2013. A lot of junk in there too, isn't there? And there's a wee plaque there to Robert Staples. Sir Robert Ponsonby Staples, BT, 1853 to 1943, artist, and he lived in this house. And of course, Lisson House was open to the public as a tourist attraction and events location in the spring of 2012. So absolutely beautiful, isn't it? That's for floors, I think. Here, there's an upstairs there. See that? There's steps. There's an old fireplace there too. Beautiful. And a big connection here with the 1641 rebellion. You can see the way the part of the lawn is raised there. Don't know why that is. Oh, there's something I missed. I'll have to show you that. I missed that wee head there. Just noticed it. I was that busy looking at them stairs. I missed the head. You see that? There's the head. Best I can show you it with a gimbal. There's picnic tables here as well and summer seats, which is great. Especially for me with my knees. Because even though you're on crutches, your knees still get sore. So